everyone, Master Psychic Lady of Wisdom, the Prophet of Christ, is here with Christian Gifted Psychics and Holy Witches. Today's date is January the 5th, 2014, and it is 4:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to catch myself about to say 2013, but anyways, I wanted to record this quick video for you, and this, I think I had about 10 requests for this video. It was in harmony with the video that I did last night when I was speaking about relationships. Should you try to get your ex back, and should you communicate with your ex? Now, for this video is about relationships again, but this is how to deal with a divorce, how to deal with a broken heart, and how to deal with a breakup, meaning there is no reconciliation process happening. So this is a breakup to the point where it's over, nothing more that can be said. All right, so what I wanted to do, again, you guys were listening to the video when I was talking about my own personal life, as far as me being involved in a 10-year relationship, and the relationship ended in 2010, the end of the year, unfortunately right around the time of the holidays. So everything just went terrible after that. And yes, I did see it coming, had a vision about the breakup and the exact month and the year, yet I still did nothing about it. But my ex and I, we broke up. At first we were planning on getting back together, and things were okay, and then all of a sudden we just started suddenly ready to hurt each other. We were just cussing each other out. It was just so much stuff that started going on. This was way after the breakup. So again, it's been 2011, 12, 13, 14, so almost 3.5 years, almost 4 years since we broke up. So and how I dealt with the pain of coming out of a relationship, and then a relationship, which means it's final. I was very hurt. I was used to having my ex around, and used to us communicating, used to us going out, being around each other, being around each other's family and things like that. So, and used to being around each other's friends. So with the breakup, what that caused is I'm no longer talking to my ex's friends like that. We don't really talk to each other, family members like that. Why that is, I don't know. But things just went down like that, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's on my end, I was pretty ticked off. And like I said, being a psychic prophet and a witch, being an ordained minister, being a Christian, that do not mean that I don't go through the same things. And yes, people will say, well, wait a minute, you have Jesus in your life. Doesn't Jesus deliver? Yes, he does deliver, of course. Yes, he does deliver. However, you must go through the trials and tribulations in order for you to be delivered. If you do not go through a situation, what is it for Christ to deliver you from? The Word of God talks about the test and the trying of your faith. So, of course, you have to go through situations in order for Christ to bring you out of it. Whether you're going through those situations, you never like those situations. They actually feel pretty darn terrible. And I felt pretty bad. My heart was hurting. And I felt I had a low self-esteem. I stopped really doing readings and white light blessings for a while, and wasn't really doing videos like that on YouTube. Started staying away from people, and this is actually what I went through. And my attitude always have I'm always hyperactive, so I have a bubbly personality. However, how I felt was something totally different. You know what I mean? And I temporarily had to stay with my mom. And at the time, I'm going on 34 now, but at the time, look, I'm 30 years old. I don't want to stay at home. This is crazy, because like I said, it was I was just too much not myself. And I stayed there for a short time until I got back on my own again. And it wasn't a good process, for all the stuff that I went through. So with that said, I got so mad and bitter. I was like, hey, I'm about to do a hex on my ex. But I decided not to do that. That wasn't a good thing for me to do, so I decided not to do that. But dealing with divorce and breakups, final breakup, things like that, that's not an easy process. And what you need to do is not go, in my opinion, not go out there dating other people and things like that. That could be one of the worst things that you can do. I mean, yes, some situations where it actually work out, where you can meet someone and you're okay. But others that can also have catastrophic effects, where you can actually end up dating someone, and the things that you bought from your previous relationship can go right into that new relationship. So if you already had areas of insecurities and things like that, you will blame that on the other person and cause your new relationship to break up. So now you really have a problem. So again, I always say that it's good to take time for you. Don't be alone, because it makes you feel even worse. Go out, be around, if you're a Christian, whether or not you're a Christian, be around some people of your same faith. Be around your family, your friends. Go out and eat. If whether or not you're a drinker, I personally don't drink, but if you do drink, go and have yourself a drink. Don't get intoxicated, because that can be even worse. If you're drunk, you can start really getting depressed. I saw people get super depressed when they drunk. So again, you might want to be careful with that. But the best way to deal with breakups, like I said, you have to get your self-esteem together, because it does tear down your self-esteem when you come out of a breakup. It does cause you to want to be alone, not wanting to be around people, not wanting to do anything and things like that. So you have to make sure that you avoid going through this. You have to make sure that you keep yourself up, keep your spirits up. You don't want to start getting depressed. You don't want to start withdrawing yourself from your friends and your family, and stop doing things. And you don't want to get in that process where you start wanting to rebound and date someone else, and then all of a sudden you taking out the problems on the person that you're dating. You don't want to do that. What I did was, which worked for me, is took time to get to know myself, get my self-esteem back together. Started back with Christian Gifted Psychics and Holy Witches, which brings me a lot of joy, because I'm able to help people. I'm on YouTube doing videos, people watching the videos, and actually being helped from the videos as well. So like I said, divorces and breakups are not an easy thing to deal with. It's never a walk in the park. It doesn't matter if you've been together for 10 years, 5 years, 4 years, 2 years. It's never an easy process to go through. And the worst process is when your ex starts to date other people. And I dealt with that. And my heart was like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm crying. I'm looking at the Facebook go from single to being in a relationship. And that really hurted my feelings. And I felt so terrible. So like I said, this is not an easy process to deal with. Again, you have to build your self-esteem up. You have to take time for yourself before you start to date again. You have to figure out, what is it that you're looking for in a person? What is it that you're looking for in a relationship? What went wrong in your relationship? You don't want to repeat those mistakes again. So again, stand up and stand in the Word of God. If you're Christian, going to church, being around people who are the same faith, praying and just asking Christ to deliver you and heal your broken heart, because you feel terrible when you come out of a breakup. It's not an easy process to deal with. It never is. So I would like to thank you guys very much for this beautiful request, and it was a blessing to do it. So thank you guys. Bye bye.